In my conquest to become American, I have an over-the-top organised pantry, so restock my pantry with me. We eat a lot of pasta in this household, so naturally that is going to be the first thing I'm going to top up. Also, can we just talk about the fact that B&M commented on my last video calling me the queen of the UK Satisman videos? I will gladly take that crown, thank you B&M. And it seems like everyone prefers the voiceover videos to my music videos, so let me know which one you guys prefer. I said music videos as if I'm Justin Bieber making a music video out here, but you know what I mean, videos with music over the top. I really tried my best with this like ASMR, like Pinterest video, you know, the American creators, but honestly I'm just fumbling a bag of flour there. I don't even know what I'm doing. But you guys seem to enjoy it, which is the main thing. Yeah, that label does say cake flour, but I've just taken that as to mean self-raising flour. I don't really know. These labels are from Amazon, you can get them. I've linked them in my storefront. They're a little bit American, but they do the job. I already know some people will have commented on the fettuccine. Okay, I know it says fettuccine and I know it put tagliatelle in, but in my mind they're the same thing, okay? So for a couple that don't really drink normal tea, I don't know how this needs restocking, but maybe it's all those guests who've been having around. No, just kidding, we don't really have guest rounds, we're literally loners. I also know I'm going to get questions about the pantry and all the bits in it, and I have actually done a video on it a while ago, but if you guys want an updated video, let me know, because watching my old videos back make me cringe, even if it's less than a year back. Like, I don't even know what I was doing or saying. And for the haters who told me not to store my onions in the fridge, this one is for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this pantry restock, and the voiceovers are officially back. Let's unbox this delivery from Skipton Building Society. Skipton are kindly gifting this new home move box to new mortgage customers who are first-time buyers or home movers. As you can see, it's got some essentials that you will probably need when you move into a new house. We have cleaning products, tea bags, coffee bags, some little Skipton gifts, and a picture hanging kit, which you always need. They are doing this to express their appreciation to new customers for choosing Skipton Building Society and ensure first-time buyers and home movers feel appreciated. I never clean as quickly as when someone texts and tells me they're going to pop in and the house is an absolute mess, especially when you know they're staying for a while, they're going to be using the bathrooms and they really need cleaning. I love to use the Glade Sensor sprays because they are motion sensor, which means that when a guest walks past them, it pushes out the nicest linen scent, keeping the bathroom smelling good during their whole visit. Just like that, my guests have arrived, but I can relax knowing my bathroom smells great thanks to my Glade Sensor spray. On today's episode of trying to make my house look like it's straight out of a Pinterest board, I'm going to show you my spice drawer whilst I clean and restock it, because you seem to be loving the organisation content and it keeps me on top of my house. Before we get into it, I do want to address the fact that there's been a big debate in my comments about whether I talk too fast in my videos, and some of you say that you love it because you can keep up with it, it loves your ADHD, but some of you say that you literally can't stand it and you can't understand a word I say. So can you let me know in the comments whether I need to slow down or not, because this is just the rate at which my brain goes. I really wish I wasn't a type A person that didn't have a brain that went 100 miles an hour, because I think if I wasn't, I wouldn't feel the need to organise my spice drawer, my pantry, my fridge, so you guys wouldn't be getting these great videos. So you know, pros and cons. Anyway, back to this actual video and the spices. I bought all my spice restock stuff from Asda, I think. And we talk about the absolute heartbreak when you go to the Island supermarket and they haven't got all of the spice and herbs you need in the own brand. Meaning you have to buy the branded one and spend over £2 on a jar of fajita seasoning. Just don't know where they get off charging that much money for a jar of seasoning. If you guys do want to recreate this spice drawer in your own kitchen, I have made a list on my Amazon, which you can find using the link in my bio. Now, before we put all these jars back, I need to give this a quick clean and a hoover, because Tom has messed this drawer up. I say it's Tom because he cooks for us every single night. Some of you are going to think I'm super selfish, and if you do, that's absolutely fine. But Tom loves cooking. I absolutely despise it. It stresses me out so much. Tom loves cooking so much that he's literally based his whole job around it. He's just opened a pizza catering business. If you guys want to go and follow him and support him, that would mean literally the world. I'll link his page below, guys. I think I've yapped for long enough and bored you to death. So here is the end result of our spice drawer. All clean, restocked, and straight out of a Pinterest board. Let me know if you enjoyed and if you're going to recreate in your own kitchen. I'm going to be a copycat today and copy Rue's home Whiz Around Wednesdays, but it's actually Friday, so it's Whiz Around Friday. Because I don't know about you guys, but the sun is out right now and I am not spending more than an hour cleaning my house. The second-hand embarrassment I felt running across my bed so that I could strip the other side of it is unbelievable, but I've seen so many content creators do it and I wanted to see what it looked like, and I don't think I'm going to do it again. Yes, they were bath toys in the bath, but no, I have not suddenly had kids overnight. Every time I get out of the bath, Elvis the Bulldog sits there and begs for me to put him in the bath. And I'm a gentle parenter, okay, so I give in every single time and I give him his bath toys in there. I'm just a mother. I really couldn't handle having actual babies right now, but I will baby those dogs till the day that I die. Is anyone else like that? I let my dogs have whatever they want. They sleep in the bed with me every single night, which, as you can imagine, because there's 4 of them, just gives me so much space in the bed. If you're looking closely, I have just showed a shot of their own shower and their own clothes rail in the utility room, so to say they're spoiled is a complete understatement. But if you didn't know, they are all rescues, so they've all come from bad situations, so honestly I do not regret any of these choices because I want to see them live their best life. They deserve it. There's the culprit, Elvis the Bulldog. But let's come down to reality and me not being the best mum in the world, because as you can see, I really need to clean their pool out. I'm so sorry, Elvis. Say Elvis because it's his pool, because the others really don't like going in the water. Do you know what? Scrap that. I'm going to make Tom do the pool. It's such a man's job, that and the bins. I'm not getting my feet soaking trying to drain that thing. Saying that, to any other couples have like an unwritten rule that anything to do with the garden is the man's job. Tom gets such a weird kick out of mowing the grass and cleaning the patio. Like, I actually couldn't think of anything worse. When I see him outside spraying that artificial grass cleaner, I leave him to it because I know he's in his absolute element. If I could liken our relationship to anyone, I would say it's very much like Phil and Claire from Modern Family, if anyone's ever watched that. What am I on about? Obviously people have watched it, but do you know what I mean? If you've watched it, you'll know you know. I am the type A person in the relationship who is most likely going to have to nag the kids, and Tom is going to be the fun dad, and although I don't want it to be that way around, I love that for him. Yapped about that much pointless crap that the time is actually going off, so there we go, guys, all finished. In order to make myself feel like an American content creator, I got myself down to Costco and bought an extortionate amount of fizzy drinks that I'm never really going to get through. Obviously, I'm joking, but I did buy more than I would typically buy because I knew I was filming this and I wanted it to be satisfying for you all. I have a really weird thing about fizzy drinks though, and tell me if you guys are the same or if I'm just a weirdo, but I would never have more than one fizzy drink a day. But do I apply the same rule to fizzy alcohol drinks? No. I would happily sit there and gulp down 5 gin and tonics or 5 beers, but you would never catch me having a second Fanta lemon of the day. I don't know why, it's so weird. I think my mum was drummed in for me from such an early age that they literally rot your teeth, so now I'm scared because I hate the dentist. Before we end the video, I will just circle back on the gin and tonic thing and just clarify that I don't have 5 a day. It just meant that I'd have no problem gulping down 5 on an occasion. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this restock. I found it satisfying and enjoyed the nice weather for the rest of the week. I love to pretend I'm American and living in Pinterest, so let's do a fridge restock UK version, basically meaning everything is from Asda and B&M instead of Walmart and Target. The weather has been phenomenal this week, so obviously that called for a huge crate of Fanta Lemon and some Diet Coke for Tom because that's his favourite. I'm gonna look like such a selfish cow now because of the Fanta Lemon versus the Diet Coke, but I promise you guys, this was the only Diet Coke in Asda. Now, I am a health queen. No, just kidding. I've actually booked a holiday to Mexico in less than a month, so I actually need to be a health queen. I'm not usually you will catch me eating Tom's pizzas 24/7. Because of that pending holiday, this fridge is giving Kris Jenner's fridge, if you know, you know. But just replace the kale with 3 bags of Asda's basil. I did a poll today on my stories asking you guys if you prefer to see voiceover content versus music content, and you all voted voiceover, so I am very sorry for this boring yapping, but it is your fault. Also, Tom doesn't work at Morrison's anymore, so we are shopping in Asda, although I'm not really a big fan of the produce, so I'm maybe going back to Tesco. Just don't know if I can afford the prices of Tesco with this Mexico holiday coming up. You guys always ask me where I get all my containers from, and I'm pretty sure most of them are from B&M. I think maybe like 80% of them, or maybe a few from the Aldi special buys, because you never know what you're going to get in their miles. Obviously, for the sake of this restock, I've had to get rid of everything unaesthetic, so sorry Tom, your half tin of baked beans have gone in the bin. Hope you enjoyed, and should the voiceovers make a comeback? How is it already that time of the year again where I make Tom crawl under the stairs to get all the pointless stuff that I've collected over the years for Easter? Before anyone says, that doesn't even fill the jar. Okay, I tried to find the 1 kg bag of mini eggs. I could not find it. I think I'm too late to the party. But you know what? I go on holiday very soon, so maybe having small amounts of mini eggs in the house isn't a bad thing. Because when I start on them, best believe I'm not sticking to the recommended serving size. At this point, I'm finding Easter decor I didn't even remember buying, so we have resorted to putting bunnies by the butter dish so I can feel Eastery when I'm making my toast in the morning. Home Bargain seasonal decor has me in a chokehold because why did I feel the need to pick up this diffuser just because it's got a bunny on it? Tea light holders in the shape of a bunny, need them immediately. The funny thing is, we hardly have people around because we are loners who love having no plans, so really I'm just doing this decor for me, Tom and the dogs. And just like that, I am all set up for Easter. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want to know where anything's from. I see so many American content creators creating satisfying restock, but I never really see UK versions after someone's done a trip to B&M or Home Bargain. So you know the drill by now, let's do a laundry restock UK version, and I'll show you how I organise all my laundry products to get that Pinterest look. Now, one rule in my house is that we stick to Spring Awakening laundry products and Spring Awakening only. But one exception I am happy to make is this Ace for White stain remover. It is the best stain remover in the world. I cannot put enough people on this. For ease, I'll make sure that every organiser I use in this video is linked to my Amazon under laundry organisation so that you can recreate in your own home. Off topic, but the amount of comments I got in my previous videos asking me to post again but without the voiceover, guys, I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. You can all be so savage. I may have tactically left the least satisfying restock to the end, guys. I ran out of laundry detergent, I'm not gonna lie. But there it is, all restocked. Hope you enjoyed and hope you had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I'm going to force myself to put down the TV remote, turn off White Lotus and get a 1 hour speed clean done. I know I'm probably late to the party with White Lotus and most of you have probably finished it. But for me, there's nothing worse than when episodes are getting dropped weekly. Like, you already know I'm forgetting what happened last week and I want to just sit there and binge it. So anyway, I'm up to episode 7 and so far the season is given. I love Amy Lee Wood in it, but no spoilers, I'm going to finish it once I've done this clean. Back to the clean, I stripped the bed, I put it in the washing machine and I'm going to put you on the best stain remover ever. This blue liquid that I'm putting in the washing machine now is called Ace for White. You can grab it from Home Bargains. I think it's about £2 a bottle, but it's unreal. It's life-changing. You need it. And for those of you who don't know, I have 4 dogs that sleep in the bed with me, so you best believe my sheets are getting very dirty and stained on the regular. I change my sheets every 3 days, so this stain remover is very much needed. Satisfying damp duster off the bedside tables, and then we are onto the bathroom en suite. I want to say thank you so much for all the love on the organisation of restock TikToks, and I really hope that you also like watching me clean as well as restock stuff because there's only so much that I can restock in my house. But I am going to try and film a laundry restock video, so stay tuned for that. As you can tell, I've got some riveting bank holiday plans. What's everyone up to this bank holiday? Because I kind of love having no plans. I am going out for my friend's birthday on Sunday though, but the plan was to be drinking cocktails on a rooftop, and so far the forecast is rain, so manifest some sun for me. Quick sidetrack, I would like to issue a full rant about dishwashers, okay? Yes, they make your life easier, but tell me why my glasses are coming out like this, and some of my mugs too. And because I wanted to show the glass to you guys, my video has gone blurry. I started scraping my plates because I am going to give some of you nightmares. I never used to. But do I have to start rinsing them before I put them in the dishwasher? Because I always read that you never have to do that. Please give me your most unhinged, extreme dishwasher tips, guys, because I'm on the brink of divorce with mine. I hate it. Also, after reading through all the comments in my previous video, I have decided not to change the speed of my voice because 80% of you said that you love it, and definitely not to change it. So I am sorry to the 20% of you, but just whack me on mute, honestly. Sofa's finished, the timer is done, so I'm getting back on that sofa to figure out what goes on in Thailand with my Easter egg. I hope you all have a lovely bank holiday weekend. Believe it or not, one of the messiest parts of my house was actually underneath my sink. So today we're going to organise it together. And if you don't recognise me because I've got that really annoying sore throat book that everyone seems to be getting at the minute, so my voice is different. I am the girl that strives for a Pinterest organised home, but in reality it's really not like that. I'll tell you what though guys, I made these labels myself. I felt like bloody Nara Smith in preparation for this video, but I can't say that I actually pulped the paper myself. But Tom will be happy that I haven't spent another tenner on organiser labels. Would you guys want to see how I made them? You know I couldn't wait to slot them drawers in. I've been dying for that moment. And here she is all organised. Let's pretend that the pipes aren't ruining the vibe. I didn't do my usual Sunday reset, so my house is a mess. So let's reset this house together. I'm going to need this to get me through. We've lived in this house for nearly 3 years now and I have not once ever cleaned our washing machine. So I thought we could do it together. In preparation for this video, obviously I've been watching a few TikToks because I am a complete novice. And it was at this moment I made a huge mistake, which was not putting the plug back in after I'd cleaned the little flap area. Because obviously when I went to go put the washing machine cleaner in, it went all over my floor. Anyway, prepare yourself for this jump scare. That right there is 3 years of product built up and this thing does a lot of washing. But it's no match for my B&M knockoff Sonic scrubber that I grabbed today. Or last year's Christmas toothpick. So I'd like to ask you all, how often are you guys deep cleaning your washing machines? Because I've seen someone on TikTok say every week and someone say every 6 months. So I'd like to get your advice on that. Because surely if I'm doing this every week, there's not going to be much to clean. And no hidden gems to find in the seal. I will say some advice that I took from the videos was to use white vinegar spray on the inside so it didn't stain any of my clothes. But my god, I hate the smell of this thing. I don't even like vinegar on my chips, never mind my washing machine. I will give credit to the OG who put me on white vinegar spray, which is the queen, Mrs. Hinch. I remember watching her in her OG house using this Star Drops white vinegar spray and my mind was blown. I feel like we all went crazy for it. Now let's watch little naive me put my Bergamot Bliss Dettol thing into my washing machine, not knowing that it's actually all spilling onto my floor right now. So now I've got to go clean that. Hope you enjoyed.